Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Thursday morning, and hopefully you guys are doing well. Let's see who we have in the chat. Let's get this going because I got a couple things lined up that we'll be doing. So hopefully, you guys will be ready for it. Michael's in the chat saying, "My question is, will Halloween franchise continue after Halloween ends?" Wow, now that's he threw the question out quick. Yes, it will. It will. I can almost, yeah, I can guarantee it. It will. It has to. Um, Michael also saying, "Will Miss Jamie Lee Curtis, my scream queen?" Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Jamie Lee Curtis is an icon, no doubt about that. Thank you so much for that question, though, Michael. And let me know what you thought. Do you think it's going to continue? I definitely think it will. Let's see. Jen is in the chat saying good morning. How's it going, Jen? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Russell's in the chat. What's up? How you doing, Russell? Nice to see you. Denisha's in the chat. And we got Val. The general's in the chat, ready to lay down the law if she has to. What's going on? Let's see. Jesse's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Denisha with the link to the podcast. But that's true, Denisha. Thank you for reminding everyone, myself included, if you do listen to us for the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or what have you, leave a comment and give us a rating, hopefully a good rating. It's just another way for people to enjoy the episodes. It's just audio form of the episodes, but we have, I believe, maybe about 150 episodes uploaded. And there are older episodes, so especially if you guys haven't seen them, which I'm sure many of you have not, because we literally have like 400 videos on the channel. But yeah, thank you, Denisha. We got Jason. What's up? I have my donuts ready, my coffee brewing, and oh man, I just got peanut butter. Never mind. Let's just have an amazing live stream. Thanks so much, man. Oh, you're too funny, man. Seriously. Let's see. I just want to make sure I catch up to you guys. We got Miss Carter. Miss Carter is in the chat. What's up, Miss C? How you doing? All right. Let's see. And I see a couple other people here too. I was fighting gremlins over my donuts. I actually don't have any donuts this morning. Oh man, it's rough. It's rough, but that's okay. We'll make it through. What's up, Mega? Mega's in the chat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Anthony's in the chat. What's up, Anthony? In the house and very good this morning. God gifted me with another day. What's good night and everyone. Yeah, man, that's one way to look at it, seriously. Because I put that in the live chat poll, asking how everyone was doing this morning. And hopefully you guys are doing well. But if you're not, that's okay. Because, we all go through those moments, myself as well. And hopefully this live chat and the conversation and just hanging out will help to make it a brighter day. That's really the bottom line. Let's see. Miss Carter saying hello night in the morning, still stealing my lines, I see. Hey, you did it on live. You did it on live where you said use it. So, I just went with it. Jason saying night, what are your two things you should never run from? That's a good question. Oh man, I'll have to think about that. Because if I'm not gonna quote, what Napoleon said in Assault on Precinct 13, I'll have to come up with something else. I got a couple ideas though. That's a good question. What's up, Cam? Cam's in the chat. All right. Let's see. And we got Angela. Angela's in the chat. What's up? Wonderful to see you, Angela. Hope you're doing well. And by the way, guys, if you have not seen for our upcoming streams, which by the way, for you guys in the live chat, and hopefully we can keep this going for a little while. But I've had a lot of people that will ask about certain things, YouTube wise. Some folks that have left comments and they'll say, "Oh, I missed this episode or I missed that. I need to turn on my notifications." For you guys in the live chat, let me know how. Let me see. I want to word this the right way. Do you guys check to see, for like upcoming live streams or upcoming videos, or do you have your notifications turned on? Stuff like that. Because I'm just curious how viewers, venture into YouTube channels. But Angela's going to be with us tonight for a live watch party. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be watching Slither, and it's taken a while for us to get our schedules together. So it's going to be really, really fun. We'll be doing that later on tonight. So keep an eye out. We've been having, and it's not a tease, but it's for real. We've been having so much fun with our watch alongs, our watch parties in the last several weeks. We've had a lot of laughs, a lot of great guests on the panel, and it's just been fun. And I do have something, and I've already kind of teased it on some of these watch parties, but I do have something that I'm putting together that should be a lot of fun as well. Hopefully, that'll be soon, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to tease it like that. But anyways, we've been having a blast for our watch party, so hopefully you guys can stop in tonight and check us out. All right. And don't forget to get your coffee and like the stream. Yes, please like stream. If you have not already. No donuts. Someone get this man some donut stat, right? I wish. Miss Carter saying I had so much fun with Escape from New York. I rented Escape from LA. Just curious your thoughts on LA movie, and you should know by now I like giving you a hard time night and the morning. Oh, I know you're giving me a hard time. I know that. LA wasn't as good as New York, so I'll stop there because I believe we will be talking about LA soon. That was one thing we were talking about. But Escape from New York is a classic. Telling you, it is so. And I'm glad you got a chance. You got a chance to check it out, Miss Carter. Like I said, there's a lot of good movies, especially like old school movies. And I just think that so many of us, myself included, there's so much to catch up on and to check out that you may have forgotten about or you never knew about. And I'm just, really still hopeful that when we do those types of retro reviews, which is quite a lot of what we do, that people will check it out. It's fun. We talked about Blood and Black Lace on Monday for Slasher Movie Club, and it was a lot of fun. And it's a great movie, and I had never seen it, and now I'm like, wow, I'm glad I checked it out. So, but yeah, LA is not as good as New York, Miss Carter. I'm gonna tell you that. That's my opinion, of course. Austin, what's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to see you. Mega saying, Night, what are your overall thoughts on Melissa Barrera saying that Scream 6 feels more scarier in her most recent interview on US Weekly? Yeah, I heard about that, and I think that it's good to hear that. Whether it will be or not, that's that remains to be seen. I think it has the setup to be scarier. I mean, because you're in New York, you have so many different things that you can do, so many different ways they can go. A lot of us, and you've heard me say it many times on live streams, we're hoping and praying that there's more than two Ghostface killers. I think that would be a smart thing to do. I think it's a good setup because you're in New York, you're in a big city, and so many opportunities. So if that's the case, that they use their environment the best way, if they have more than two Ghostface killers, then I think it's got a good shot to be scarier. I really do. And you've got great actors in this movie, bringing in Hayden, bringing in Samara, you've got Courtney, you've got Dermot. You've got some really good actors in this movie, guys. So, yeah, I think it's got a good shot. And I'm excited about that. Russell saying, I got my notifications on. All right. Anthony definitely does. All right. That's good to hear, though, seriously, because one thing that, and of course you guys know on these morning streams, I like to talk about, channel news, thoughts, and sometimes a lot of the behind the scenes stuff for content creators. But, we get stats on what our subscriber base does as far as like turning notifications on and things like that. And thankfully, um, you know, we have a good average on this channel, or it's above average, I should say, for most YouTube channels, which is a good thing. But we've talked about the importance of liking a video and sharing it and commenting, and there's been some viewers that really didn't understand that. So I'm never going to assume that people know, because there's a lot of things that I'm still learning about YouTube. But yeah, definitely turn on notifications, guys, because as you know, we do multiple things a week here. And also sometimes, there's things that happen that's impromptu, especially some of the later streams. Sometimes it just happens if my schedule allows it, and so forth. So, but thank you so much for you guys that do have notifications on. Seriously. Austin saying I'll just be listening in. Okay, no problem. American Turkey Burger is in the chat. What's up? Nice to see you. Saying hey. All right. Angela saying I'm so excited. Yeah, tonight it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I did not know it, but Slither is in your top 10 of horror. I did not know that. It was totally by chance, because I had a list of movies that I thought would be fun to um, do for Watch Party with you. And Slither actually wasn't the first choice. It actually, but that's a long story. I'll talk about that later on tonight. But yeah. Jen saying, I thought you watched Slither already. Okay, so now I'll explain it, because we were going to watch it, I think it was 2 Fridays ago, and we had some technical issues, so we didn't. So it just so happened, and I was thinking, well, let's see if Angela wants to do the watch party for Slither, and she loves the movie, so it worked out perfectly. Worked out perfectly. Cam saying, yes, I'm notified when you post and before you go live. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You all right. You all right. And what's up, my man? In and nice to see you. Nice to see you. And by the way, check out the Shape in the Shadows. Great, great content creator, and um, just he's just awesome, man. And Shape, I know I don't think I've actually told you this yet, but I got something coming up. I'll be DMing you, and you guys were funny the other night too when you guys were on I Like Scary. Oh my God, that was a good live stream. And of course, we had the surprise video that I did, that Craven Something Scary did, and the reactions were priceless. So, anyways, guys, long story short, there's a lot of great live streams going on. Keep your eyes peeled, and it's a great community. It's a great community. American Turkey saying, guys, hit that like button. Yes, yes, and more yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angela saying, for your channel, YouTube usually suggests your scheduled streams, but sometimes, like for Thursday mornings, I have to look up your channel to see the start time. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that, Angela. I'll have to check that out. Hmm, that's interesting. I did not know that. All right. And Jason saying, can we give some love to the character who will be the hero in Halloween Ends? Sheriff Barker. His cowboy hat rocks. Sheriff Barker, you are all right. uh, oh, man. Too funny. Austin saying, Night, I recommend you check out Keep Breathing. It just came out on Netflix. Okay, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out. Austin, if you get a chance, leave that in the comments, just in case I forget it, because I've got a watch list that is crazy. But definitely, I love recommendations. I love recommendations. Miss Carter saying found Escape from New York on Shutter. If anyone wants to watch it, not sure how long Shutter streams something though. Yeah, sometimes things go on and off of Shutter. Yeah, yep. Jen saying I don't do anything alien either. I'm a picky horror fan. Ah, okay. One of those picky horror fans. Gotcha. But you never know. There's been so many times that I have thought I wouldn't like something and turned out that I really did. Or things that I've seen that just didn't hit right the first time. And then, I watched them in a better situation, whether it's I'm more awake, or, I just, I'm not hungry anymore or something like that. And it changes my whole perception of it. So keep an open mind. If I was to preach anything, that's one thing I would say is keep an open mind. Let's see. Here's a little song Knight wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how you do it. You come up with some good ones. Jen saying the only reason I know anything about Halloween is due to Night. Well, I guess that's a good thing. Um, Especially Halloween '78, Jen. That's just a classic. I think every horror fan should at least check it out. I'm not saying that you're gonna love it, but it's a classic. It truly is. And Jen saying I have notifications on. Cool. All right, all right. Skull Crushers in the chat. I was watching some horror movie theories, like how Kevin from Home Alone grew up to be Jigsaw. Makes sense to me. I've seen that. Isn't that funny? Hey man, anything's possible. Angela's saying I count myself lucky then. Yeah. Cam saying I watched Halloween H2O last night. I feel like it's underrated. The only thing I don't like is the mask. Yeah, it's got that CGI mask in there at one point, but it's a good entry in the franchise. There's no doubt about that. I think Jamie Lee Curtis really had um, a lot of great stuff in that movie. Um, but it's not at the top of my list for the franchise, though. It's not at the top, but it is very good. It is very good. Angela saying the tech gods are in my favor, and I didn't even know it. Right? Man, I'm gonna tell you what, and Angela, you know how this is, just in general, when you're trying to put something together for folks. When the tech issues came about, I was just like, you have got to be joking me. And it was literally like, I don't know, like 20 minutes before we were gonna go on live, and stuff just happened. This is the first time something like that ever happened, so it just goes to show you never know. You never know. Let's see. Jason saying, Night, the two movies that need to be on your watch list, Mr. Frost and I do remember having on the list and Mr. Frost. Now I just got to watch them. But Jason, you know what? I have something special that I've been trying to work up, and I'll be talking to you about it soon. You'll be very interested in it. I think you'll be pretty happy. So I'm gonna at some point, hopefully this afternoon, I'll get in touch with you. Byron saying, should Craven Something Scary act in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre style film? Uh, I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't either. That could be fun, man. What's up, Katie? Katie's in the chat too. Nice to see you. Oh, man. And Val's asking Jen, have you watched any of the Halloween movies? That's a good question. I like that, Val. It's a good question. Extron, what's up? Extron's in the chat. All right. And Jen saying that she's watched 1, 2, 3, 6, 2018 and Kills. She watched Resurrection and part of the first Rob Zombie movie. All right. Very cool. What's up, Millions in the chat saying good morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? Miss Carter saying, if you can, Knight, figure out a way for us to leave comments during a live. I know it can be done. I know a YouTube channel that does it oftentimes after I leave a live. I forget to leave a comment. Yeah, I know people do, and I've heard that many times. People say they forget to leave a comment or forget to like the video and so forth. And it's a common thing, but I'm not sure how to do that. And if anyone knows, then let me know. I know I could probably find out, but right now I don't know. But it's a good question. It's a good question, and it probably would be helpful. Yeah. Let's see. What's up? John is in the chat. All right. I've been upgrading films like Seven Samurai to Blu-ray. Ooh, that's awesome, man. Seven Samurai is a classic. That's a classic. Wow. Cam saying, hope to be on the channel to talk Halloween. I have some interesting theories. I love theories. I absolutely love theories. And I'm sure you've seen, I've done a whole bunch of theories too, man. But we got a lot of stuff planned leading up to Halloween ends. So definitely keep your eyes out. But yeah, You never know. You never know. Um, Russell saying it's Mr. Frost with Jeff Goldblum Night Watch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Jason has been spearheading the campaign to watch that. So at some point, and it may be sooner than he may think, that'll happen. Yeah. Angela saying sometimes something happens. I'm testing my AC unit on the new office breaker now to help not have issues. Also, it's so hot here. My office has been reaching 100 degrees. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hmm. Miss Carter saying I watched Coma from 1978. Great movie. Um, let's see. Have you seen it, Night? I have. I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah, I remember it. I remember liking it. Yeah, I remember liking it. Austin saying, Knight, if you could play a character in a new Halloween movie, who would you play? Oof. Well, it'd be cool to play Michael Myers, but being that it's a new movie and you don't know who the characters would be in it, I'd want to play a character that was smart, that hopefully survives, and has a really, really cool backstory. That'd be cool. That would be very cool. Extron saying, I really do think that there most definitely isn't a copycat killer in Halloween Ends. I feel like it might be a prankster or just a dream sequence or flashback. And a lot of people have been back and forth about this. I've talked about it too, and I'm sure I'm going to talk about it more. Um, I definitely think that there is misdirect about the whole copycat killer theory. So that's all I'm going to say with that. But I think there's going to be some interesting things in Halloween Ends, and I'm just hoping that it sticks the landing. I still have faith in that. Um, but from what we're seeing and from things that are not spoilers, and by the way, no spoilers in this live chat, but it's definitely going to be different, and that is true. And we've heard a lot of people from the film say that in one way or the other, say that it's different or it's not the same old, same old. So, but that's a cool thing to me. I really like that. The fact that it's going to be different. I really dig it. Let's see. The poll is at 28 votes. Good is 75. Bad 45. Wow. Okay. And okay is at 21%. All right. Well, hopefully you guys will feel better. That's the hope. But if you don't, that's fine too. But we're here. We're here and we're live. And we got something cool coming up in a few minutes. Well, at least to me, it's cool. This is always opinion based. You guys know what's up. The sheriff in the new Halloween movies is bleeping useless. Is he in there as an inside joke? Oh, okay, Hawkins. No, I don't think it's an inside joke. I honestly think that. Well, and we don't know. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I think we're gonna find out a lot in ends. We're gonna hopefully get an idea of what significance he has, because they didn't have to bring him back in Kills, other than the fact that Will Patton is a really good actor. He's a great character actor. So I think that remains to be seen. I really do. If you look at his role in 2018, he was a sheriff that was in the town back in 78 when the murders happened, and he wanted to apprehend Michael. He wanted to kill Michael, and was killed by Sartain. So he didn't really have a lot that he did in 2018. I mean, he knew Laurie. He did go after Michael at the house, and Michael obviously escaped, but he didn't really have a lot to do in 2018. And in Kills, it was more about his flashbacks, and obviously he was in the hospital. So we'll have to see. We will have to see. Let's see. I think Frank Castle will be the copycat killer. If he was, everybody would be getting killed. Oh man. Let's see. Um, let's see. Miss Carter saying, let's see. Come on, Night, you're a Friday 13th guy. I can't believe you wouldn't want to play Jason Voorhees. Yeah, but he asked about a Halloween movie. And I don't think that Jason versus Michael would be a good movie because they're both silent. Could you imagine how much story they'd have to set up around those two to make that movie even work? That was the beauty of Freddy versus Jason, is that Freddy talks and Robert Englund could, use his charisma and so forth to kind of carry the story, which he did, which is one of the things that I have an issue with that movie, is the fact that it's so Freddy centric, and I don't think they paid off enough on Jason's side of things. Plus the way they characterized Jason, I didn't think that that was good. And there's a bunch of other reasonings to it, but of course, you guys can check out the Freddy versus Jason episode. We had a really long, deep dive discussion live about it. So, but yeah, obviously playing Jason Voorhees would be awesome. It'd be very, very cool. Byron saying, how can Halloween Ends stick the landing when Halloween Kills mostly dropped the ball? Well, because it's another movie. There's been times where, you know, in a franchise that there'll be a movie, before a great movie. I mean, and there's a lot of people that think that Nightmare 2 dropped the ball. And then the next thing you know, you have Dream Warriors, which some people say is the best in the franchise. So I always look at things like that, with trilogies. You look at, even outside of horror, you could look at different things, like Spider-Man. The third Spider-Man movie I think was the best in the trilogy, of the new Spider-Man trilogy. And so it's possible. It's possible. You know, we won't know until we see it, but I definitely think it's possible. I think it's going to be better than Halloween Kills. I don't know if it's going to be better than 2018, because I think 2018 was a really good movie, but that's just my opinion. Val saying Corey's not a copycat. He's obsessed, aka the Christine connection, but not a killer. Val, you definitely got the ideas. Because, and I've said that before too, when they talked about the whole idea of this being, when David Gordon Green said to John Carpenter, he said, "Is this too Christine?" And, all of the reports were coming out saying, this is really, really paralleling Christine. That was the first thing that came to my mind, is that he's not possessed by Michael, because Michael isn't going to possess someone, but he's obsessed with Michael. And it changes him, it changes his character, which is, of course, what happened with Arnie and Christine. So I definitely think, I think you're on the right track. I think you're on the right track. Let's see. Million saying that I think Nick Castle will be Ben Tramer. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I like that. M85 saying Brackett's role is more questionable. Should have been retired, and now he's dead. Yeah, I agree. I think it was too bad that, he didn't have more to do. It's almost like, it was too bad. It was too bad. But, it was nice to see him. But then of course he got killed. So I know what you're saying. Seriously, it kind of was a bummer. It kind of was a bummer. Let's see. Just want to make sure I catch up to all you guys. Um, Miss Carter, I hope we get scenarios. We might. We might. We will see. We will see. I make no promises except that we're gonna have fun on this stream. And that was kind of contradictory, wasn't it? M85 saying, but I get it, nostalgia. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, I think that was a big part of it. It was good seeing all the old school characters together, though. That was pretty cool. Cam saying, after Ends, years down the line, I'd like to see a sequel to 4, definitely in my top 5. Yeah, I've talked about that too. Yeah, it's definitely a way that they could go that'd be interesting. Yeah. Million saying Hawkins was never the sheriff. Why people keep forgetting poor Barker? Laugh out loud. That's true. That's true. Yeah, poor Barker. Yep. Yep. Jason saying, I'm fine if there is a copycat in Halloween Ends, just don't try to copycat Night. Only the original for me. Please re-elect Sheriff Barker. Thanks, man. That was That was good. I never know where you're gonna go with your comments, man. I love that. Oh, and we have a super chat. There we go. Anthony's got a super chat. I knew he would have a good one. Always does. Let's see what we got here. A bit off topic, but I know you'll have good input. Is it too far to say that Jaws is a perfect film and could be one of the best movies of any genre ever made? I don't think it's too far to say that. Not at all. Not at all. And I think that the strength of that movie is that it has so many elements to it, right? You have the adventure aspect, you have comedic aspects, you have, obviously the horror and thriller aspects of it, and they're all interwoven together so seamlessly. I mean, you have people that say Jaws is not a horror film. You have people that say it's not an adventure film. You have people say that it's not a thriller, and I think that's because it has so many of those elements. But the one thing that's for certain is that it scared the shit out of a lot of people, including me. So, but the acting, the chemistry between Shaw and Roy Scheider and Richard Dreyfuss, that's just undeniable. There's some things, even in the YouTube atmosphere, there are a lot of things that people will talk about, and it's a lot of opinions and so forth. But I think, you know, Jaws is a very well made film, and it's a very good film, and I think that that's almost universal. I can't imagine. I've never met anyone that said that they thought it was a bad movie, so I don't think it's too far to say that it's perfect or as close as you could get. And so, anyways, but that was a good one, Anthony. That took me back, man, because I'm a big fan of Jaws. You know that. I even got the picture right here, man, because I'm just a huge fan of it ever since I was a kid. It definitely changed my life. There's no doubt about that. But man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's play something for you. Here we go. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that you felt when I was gone. It just doesn't get old, man. But Anthony, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. And that was a great question, too, man. That was really, really cool. Good question. As always, man. As always. What's up? Dre is in the chat. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Miss Carter saying, I don't know, Night. I saw a Jason versus Michael fan film. No talking except for side characters. Still pretty exciting to me. I think I saw some of that one. I mean, anything can work, but I personally, just thinking about it, I'm just like, well, I, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. But I'd rather see two characters that have some more differences, than Jason versus Michael. But maybe I should check out the fan film again. I think I saw some of it, but I didn't finish it. But it was pretty good, the parts that I saw. So good point. Good point. Good point. Let's see. I gotta catch up here. Extron saying they nerfed Jason to make it a fair fight in Freddy versus Jason. Boy, they really nerfed him. It was, yeah. Gosh, I just thought that they made some bad decisions. I mean, they made a lot of great ones because the story, the way that they were to intertwine the mythologies actually worked. It actually worked out pretty good. So that was the biggest hurdle: is how do you bring these two characters together and make it seem somewhat believable? But then, they had some missed opportunities and some decisions that I just didn't really, I wasn't a big fan of. It was still a fun film, but not my favorite of either franchise. Skull Crusher saying Michael reminds me of the Terminator. You can't bargain with it. You can't reason with it, and absolutely will not stop. Right? So true. So true. Let's see. What's up? Craving something scary's in the chat. What's going on? Saying, hey man, hope you're having a great Thursday. It's going all right. I can't complain. Hope you're doing good too, man. Nice to see you. Very cool to see you. All right. And Val saying that she watched Dre's prom night review. Believe we'll be leaving my essay later today. Val, essay. It's too funny. But yes, that was a very good video. So check out Dre's video on prom night. It was very, very good. Let's see. Byron saying there is a sequel to Halloween 4, Halloween 5, unless you mean a movie with Jamie as the killer. I don't understand what you mean. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, 5 is the sequel to 4. Yeah. Give me that again as a question. Write that again. Oh man. Let's see. Million saying that Kills in 2018 had better character development than 78. It definitely had a lot of character development. And I think that's one thing about these two movies, and hopefully will be the same in Ends, that I think people don't look at enough is that yes, you have, more bombastic kills, that is a lot different than the older movies like 78 or even Halloween 2 from 81. But think about the character development, guys. You're actually giving these actors and actresses, some stuff to do rather than just reacting to a murder massacre, right? And again, some folks they're cool with that, and some people they don't care about that. But I just give credit to the filmmakers for at least giving us that. I mean, and it's not to make a whole bunch of comparisons, but you think about even the newer movies in TCM, or even the Nightmare remake, or even, and I'll be honest, the Friday remake. You didn't have any character developments. You didn't have scenes where characters were actually given some weight in their moments and stuff like that, or at least not to the level that you saw in 2018 and even in Kills. So again, those are different things to also think about. And I know some fans aren't, I know some people aren't fans of 2018 or especially Kills, but I think they really did some cool stuff in those movies, and they were trying to do some really good stuff in those movies. For me, so much of it did work. So Steven saying preparing for a video and had to come to say hello. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that, and I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Extron saying Dr. Mathis is an evil scientist, I bet. He could be. He could be. Or maybe an evil doctor. And Steven saying Mr. T never gets old. Right? It's true. Oh, man. Let's see. And I'm going to make sure I catch up to you guys before we move on to the next thing we're going to be doing. Anthony with another super chat, another $5 super chat. Man, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Anthony, you're always just so supportive in these live chats. And seriously, it really makes a difference. It really does. It allows me to do these live streams more often because then I don't have to work my second job as much and I have more freedom to set up stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Had a Halloween 4 watch party with I Likes Hair last night and noticed David Gordon Green pulled a lot from the film. Could you see him using many Season of the Witch references in Ends? Well, and I'm pretty sure that I've said this on live streams. I think there's no doubt that we'll get some references from Season of the Witch and Ends because we've had it in 2018 and we've also had it in Kills. And David Gordon Green is a huge fan of Season of the Witch. So I think there's definitely going to be references or winks and nods to Season of the Witch. I know some folks are really curious or they're thinking about, some theories that involve Silver Shamrock. I've thought about those things and I've kind of gone back and forth, but I think we're at least going to get some references. No doubt about that. Like that's almost something that I think we can bank on. Because like I said, when I saw Halloween Kills in the theater and we had that scene where you had the 3 masks and on the back of the mask you could see Silver Shamrock, it was like, there it is right there. So I think it's definitely going to be something that will be a big reference or a big wink and a nod. No doubt about that at all, man. Seriously. But hey, thanks so much again, Anthony. That's a good question too, man. You're all right. So we'll play something different for you, man. Thank you so much. Here we go. Bring that fat ass over here. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that question, Anthony. Seriously, that was a good one. That was a good one. Let's see. Okay, Byron saying I was responding to people who wanted a sequel to Halloween 4. I'm not sure why they want a sequel, as there already is one, unless what they mean is an alternative sequel that doesn't undo the end. Yeah, I think that a lot of people, myself included, have been talking about an alternative sequel, a new timeline from 4 on out. So I think that'd be very interesting. In other words, everything after 4 doesn't exist. It's a brand new timeline from 4 and then going from there. Extron saying, I disagree that Halloween Kills had great character development. Really? Well, I got to disagree with that, because Karen is the biggest one for me, because, and I think a couple people I've talked about with this on live streams. Now, I love Judy Greer as an actress, so it wasn't anything against her as an actress, but as a character in 2018, I just I didn't really like her much at all. She just seemed like she was just being, I don't want to say ignorant, but and that's the way her character was supposed to be. Growing up, in a household where there was this obsession and paranoia about Michael Myers. I can understand a person becoming like she became. But anyways, in Kills, she had a really good arc where she started to understand, what her mother went through. She started to understand what the town had gone through and what the town was currently going through. And so I think it was a really good arc for Karen specifically. That's not the only thing, but that was one of the things. As I was watching the movie, I got so invested in her character because of the development, right? She became, much more than one dimensional. Like in 2018, she just was always kind of like, yeah, mom, you're paranoid, get help, blah, blah, blah. And now she started to become, a much more fleshed out character. So that at the end of the movie, when she got killed, it totally shocked me. And it actually saddened me, because I was like, no, are you serious? Because when we got to the end, after she baited Michael out to the crowd, and you had that whole scene, and Michael came back, the only thing I was thinking at that time was, okay, where's this going to end up? And I had already been thinking about possibilities for ends, and that it had Karen in it, right? So when she got killed, I was just like, I was distraught. But I wouldn't have been if she was the same Karen from 2018. I'd have just been like, yeah, well, you should have listened to your mother. That's how I would have felt. So that's what I mean with good character development. And she's the best example for me, or my biggest example, I would say. So let's see. Ben's in the chat. What's up? Saying, just saw a new VHS movie has been greenlit. What do you think of the VHS movies? What's your favorite segment? Oh, that's tough. What's my favorite? I am a fan of the movies, though. 2 was pretty awesome. That one with the cult, that was pretty rough, man. Like that really caught me off guard. That might be one of my favorite segments, but don't hold me to that, because at some point we're gonna be talking about the VHS movies, and it'll be a really fun discussion. But that one with the cult and VHS 2, that was a tough one. Tough one. Million saying, yep. Night, we know more about Tivoli than Ben Tramer, Bob, Ted Hollister, etc. That's true. I mean, it's true. Like I said, and again, I know there are a lot of people, even in this live chat, they're not fans of 2018 or Kills or Michael Myers in general, whatever, and that's fine. That's fine. But like I said, when and I've watched all of those movies. I'm talking specifically about the Halloween movies. I've watched all of those for a lot of times since I was a little kid, and I really do think these new movies, whether you you think they had a lot of character development. Obviously that's an opinion, and you're more than entitled to have it. But they definitely tried their damnedest. They really did, and I give them credit for that. I give them credit. I think for me, that's part of the reason why I enjoyed those movies a lot, is because the characters were more than one dimensional. You know. So let's see. Cam saying, I missed that watch party. I have bought 10 of the Halloween movies except Season of the Witch and Resurrection. Ooh, you gotta get Season of the Witch. Resurrection was a rough one. It had some moments, but it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. Extron saying, Million, I'm not saying there was no character development for kills, but most characters weren't that great or memorable. Most of them were just there for body count. Now, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. There were, characters in that movie that weren't great, and that's true, and that were there for body count. I mean, Brackett himself, I don't think they really gave him much of anything to do, and he was there. It looks as though just to have that nostalgia moment and to have, for the body count. So I can agree with that. But there was, to me, anyways. Again, I think there was some pretty good character development. So let's see. You guys are too funny. Emotional damage. That's right, Val. Guys. Oh man. Let's see. Kyle's in the chat. What's up, Kyle? Nice to see you. All right. Jason saying, very little is known about this Dr. Mathis character. He, to me, is the key to the movie. Hope Sheriff Barker deputizes Iron Lady. They need some true law in Haddonfield. Yeah, they do, right? They do. Oh, man. Let's see. Kyle saying, I have a feeling Ends is going to be different, totally different than what we saw in the trailer. Excuse me. They are throwing us off. That's quite possible. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Let's see. Ed Harris is in the chat. What's up? Knight, how's it going, bro? It's going good. It's going good. Good old Ed Harris, man. Anthony was another super chat, $2 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Saying, which doesn't get enough love, Predator 2 or Alien 3? Ooh, man, that's a tough one because both of them don't get enough love, I think. Um, wow. And of course, and I've done a Predator 2 episode. I think that film was very good, and they went into a different direction. They didn't just try to copy the original, because the original is a classic, a bona fide legend. Um, Great actors in that film. Danny Glover. I mean, I just thought they were all good. The late great Bill Paxton, all of them. Geez, man, that's tough. I think, but there are a lot of fans, at least that I know of. There are a lot of fans of Predator 2, where they at least give it some credit. But Alien 3, for the longest time, including myself. So this is another thing, I'm piggybacking what I said earlier about have an open mind. You never know when things can change in your head. I went to go see Alien 3, and I was kind of like, what? This was so different than, Aliens, and Alien, and it didn't jive for me at first. You know what I'm saying? And it took me years to really look at what they were trying to do and see the good in it. And now, I do enjoy it. I do like it quite a bit. So I'm gonna go with Alien 3. I think Alien 3 doesn't get enough credit, enough love for what it was doing, what it tried to do. And it was successful at a lot of those things. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Alien 3. That's a good one, man. Anthony, you got to tell me, man, do you have these questions listed, written down or something? Because you, you come up with good ones, man. You're all right, man.
Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
For real. That was a good question. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat too, man. Seriously. Ed Harris saying, I'm working on getting Craven and myself in a TCM2 remake. I'll play Lefty. He'll play LG. Sadly, I will eat a grenade and Craven will take a hammer to the skull. TCM2 is an amazing movie. A lot of people, well, not a lot, but there's, many people that don't. It's not a favorite of theirs, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. Million saying, I'm siding with Alien 3. Yeah, man, I think Alien 3 just doesn't get enough credit. It was really good. So guys, the last time we were together, we did a tier ranking of horror movies, and I decided that we should do more of it because there were like 50, there were like 60 or so movies listed. And I think we only got through maybe about 20 or 25, but I thought it'd be something fun to do. So let's get ready to do that. And Anthony also saying watched both films over the weekend. The director of Predator 2 did A Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Yes, that's true. And my top five favorite, Judgment Night. Check it out. Judgment Night. Yeah. I haven't seen that in so long, too, man. That is a good one. It really, really is. Um, Denisha saying, hey, Knight, what's up? What's up? Nice to see you, Denisha. Bob's in the chat saying, sometimes I believe Michael Myers exists because of Halloween 3. The hype for him to come back created him. Um, yeah, I could definitely see that as a point because 3 was so disliked. And again, another example. I hated Halloween 3 as a kid. Absolutely hated it. I didn't watch it for years. I don't think I watched it again until I was like, I don't know, I might have been 18, 19 years old, but it was a long time. And I loved, the other movies, and I watched a lot of, the Nightmare movies and Friday 13 movies and so forth when I was a kid. But I stayed away from Halloween 3. And definitely the reaction of Season of the Witch made them realize that, hey, people wanted to see Michael Myers. So that definitely brought him back. I think that's a very valid um, point. But of course, and who knows? Maybe they would have brought him back anyways, because that was right at the time. That was this was 1983. This was right at the time, right before Freddy came onto the scene, and these iconic killers were right at the peak, so to speak. Because you had Jason, you had Freddy, and then you were gonna have Chucky, and you had Pinhead, and all these things started happening. But definitely, Season of the Witch and the backlash from it definitely was a big part of that. I think, no doubt. What's up, Cody? Cody's in the chat. All right. Ed Harris saying, I'm a big fan of TCM2, the humor, and also liked Alien 3. There you go. There you go. No doubt. Extron saying, Laurie will knock out Michael when Halloween ends, dump his body in the ocean, and Michael will get electrocuted, eaten by a shark. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Val saying, I grew to appreciate Season of the Witch as a standalone movie over the years. Same thing here. It's a really good movie on its own. It really is. You got Tom Atkins. Come on. You know. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Electrocuted by a shark. Yeah, I love that. All right. So let's do this. Let's bring up our tier list. Let's see if we can do this. Because we still had a whole bunch ready to go. And actually, also, before we do that, just to throw this out to you guys, if you have not seen our posts about it, this Sunday we're going to be doing, for members, we're going to be doing a watch party series. So if you are not a channel member, this is the time to do it. The join button is right beside the subscribe button, and we are going to be doing, this is going to be fun, a midsummer to end of summer series. We're going to have special guests. We're going to be doing, a lot of cool things on the live streams and watching a couple different things. But our main feature will be on Sundays at 8. We are going to be watching Creep Show. So that should be a lot of fun. So if you are not a channel member, all you have to do is hit the join button next to the subscribe button, become a Jason Bourne level or higher, and you will be able to watch Creepshow with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll just make that announcement now. And it's a really cool series. I haven't had a chance to finish it, and that's part of the reason that we wanted to do this live with you guys. But again, it will be exclusive to channel members, and also to Patreon members too. But I wanted to put that out there in case you guys have not seen posts. I know there are a lot of people that sometimes will say they don't see the community posts. So also let me know if you guys do, because sometimes people will tell me, "Oh, I didn't know that because I didn't see the post." So, anyways, um, and before we get to the tier list, Angela saying, don't forget to like the stream, sub to the channel if you enjoy these Thursday morning streams. Thanks. I appreciate that, Angela. Seriously. I appreciate that. Very, very cool. All right. Ed, creep show, you say. Well, guess who's going to be dancing? Got to go back to work. Peace. Thanks a lot, Ed. I appreciate it. Oh, he's too funny. Too funny. Okay. All right. Let's put this up here, guys. So, here is our list from our last show. And we've got a bunch of movies left. So, in case you weren't here, we do have a couple of different lists here. We've got masterpiece. We've got movies that are very good. We've got movies that they're just okay. We've got the coke fueled movies, which means they're bad but still entertaining to you. We've got the dark territory movies that are shitty, and of course the movies that you haven't seen. So what we're going to do, I'm going to basically tell you guys what the movie is, and then you guys let me know what you think. And we're going to try to just tally up all the votes and go like that. Hopefully it'll work out good. Okay, so our first movie for this morning is American Psycho. American Psycho. So, again, for you guys, just let me know what you think it is. Is it a masterpiece? Very good, okay, coke fueled, dark territory, or you haven't seen? And let's see where we're going to put this. And because there's a delay, I'm just going to make sure I give folks probably about 20 seconds or so to put their vote in, and then we'll tally it up and see what people say. All right, and while we're waiting, let me just put on some music. Let's see, Russell saying American Psycho is a masterpiece. Just another horror fans in the chat saying masterpiece. Jason saying a masterpiece. Cody saying it's okay. Extron saying masterpiece. Val saying masterpiece. Jen saying I'm only going to comment on the few I haven't seen. Okay, all right. Lucky Diamond 77 saying I finally made it to a stream. All right, well, welcome. Glad to have you. Please like the video if you haven't already. That would help out a lot, and hopefully push it out to other folks to discover it and hopefully join us. Bullets in the chat. American Psycho is a masterpiece. All right. Angela saying it's a masterpiece and also welcoming Lucky Diamond to the stream. Thank you for doing that. That's very kind of you. You guys are so nice to each other. It's a great community. Bob saying masterpiece. Val is also welcoming Lucky Diamond to the live chat. Yes. Thank you for doing that. Seriously, guys, that is very, very kind of you. And I know if I was joining a live chat, it would be so nice to be welcomed by others, especially if I had never made a live chat before. So thank you for doing that. It's very, very kind of you guys. And again, it just makes the community better. It really, really does. Bacon's in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to see you, man. Good to see you. Byron said, I like American Psycho the movie, but only the novel is a masterpiece. Okay. All right. Any other thoughts on American Psycho? I think this is gonna be an easy one to tally. Jen saying, I have not seen most of these. Jen, you got a lot of homework. You got a lot of homework if you want the homework. But no, there's some great movies in here, and I'm sure there's quite a few that you'd enjoy. Russell also welcoming Lucky Diamond. Thank you so much. Very cool. Bacon's a fan of American Psycho. Yeah. Extron welcoming Lucky Diamond as well. Thank you, thank you. You guys are all right. Okay, this was an easy one, it seems as though. So American Psycho is going up to the masterpiece level. All right. We almost had a unanimous decision on that too. I'm still waiting for, we did get one unanimous decision last week. And I think the one we got that was unanimous was, gosh, which one was it? It might have been, it was either Halloween. I think it might have been Halloween. I think Halloween was the unanimous. But let's see if we can get another one today. So our next movie is The Crow with the late, great Brandon Lee. I probably saw this movie 8 times in the theater because I was totally distraught. Being such a huge fan of Bruce Lee as a martial artist, I felt very connected to Brandon Lee and hoping that his career would take off. And this movie was supposed to be the springboard to that, and I was distraught. I'll never forget that day. So, anyways, that's my quick little thing. Let's see. Cody saying, I see my favorite vampire movie in there, Lost Boys. Well, hold on. Don't jump ahead. We'll get there. Hopefully. Jason also welcoming Lucky Diamond. All right. Mega's going with Masterpiece for The Crow. Jason is saying Masterpiece. Cody saying, honestly, Night don't hate, but never seen it before. Hey, trust me, I know there's a lot of people that haven't seen a lot of these movies, so don't feel bad. One thing I hope is that, this channel and the movies that we talk about on this channel and in live streams, hopefully it gives people new things to think about. So Bob's going with Masterpiece. Russell's going with Masterpiece. Val's going with Masterpiece. Extron hasn't seen it. Byron said wasn't a big fan of The Crow. It's okay. All right. Bob saying, but then I would put American Psycho as very good. Okay. Just another horror fan saying The Crow's a masterpiece. Love this movie. Yeah. Million saying The Crow was rough to watch, knowing he died in the process. It was rough to watch, man. I'm glad you said that, because I was gonna talk about that, but I was like, I won't get all into it. But it was tough to watch. It really was. And again, for everyone, their experience is different. But for me, I was a fan, of Brandon Lee. I had seen, his movies beforehand, even things like Laser Mission, that he made over in the East and so forth. So anyways, it was tough to watch it. It really was. Very, very sad. Bullet saying Crow is a masterpiece. The soundtrack alone is a masterpiece. And that is the truth as far as I'm concerned. That soundtrack is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Angela saying, what are the tiers again? Okay, let me pull those back up here. We've got Masterpiece. That is self-explanatory. We've got Very Good. We've got It's Okay. We've got Coke Fueled, which means it's bad but still entertaining to you. We've got Shitty, or as I use the term, Dark Territory. And of course, Haven't Seen. So those are the different tiers. Russell saying you need to watch The Crow, Extron, right? It's a good movie. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Dre saying The Crow's a masterpiece. All right. Angela saying was very good an option. I think that's what I'm going with. Yes, it is. And that's right below masterpiece. So very good is an option. Yes. All right. Well, it looks like The Crow is going to masterpiece. That's the overall winner for this one. That's cool. All right. Now we're going back in the day, guys. Way back in the day. We're going with Dracula with the legendary Bela Lugosi. If you have not seen Dracula, you have got to see it. Cody saying, do you think if he would have been alive in '07, do you think he would have been the Joker instead of Heath Ledger? It's possible. It's possible. Hard to say. I could see him doing a good Joker. Yeah. Let's see. Bob saying that the comic is a masterpiece of The Crow. It is. Green Gaze is in the chat saying The Crow's epic. It definitely is. Jen saying, when people recommend a movie, I look up the synopsis, and if it is interesting to me, I will watch it. Okay. I understand that. Let's see. All right. The Crow should never be remade. Yeah, that's definitely a movie I don't want to see remade, but, it will be. And it's just, nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. All I can do is hope that it's good, and I don't know. It's hard. Some movies like that are very, that are very special to me. It's just hard to think about it, but it is what it is. Russell naming off the movies he did, and the movie he did with Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, those Showdown in Little Tokyo. That was pretty good too. It's a fun time. If you're a martial arts action fan, Brandon Lee definitely did some really good ones before The Crow, and you could kind of see the possibilities. You could see the possibilities. Green Gay saying not a fan of Dracula. Jason's going masterpiece. Jen saying very good. Angela saying very good. Extron saying masterpiece. Russell saying very good. Val saying very good. Well, this is going to be a tough one, guys. Jen saying I prefer Dracula 2000. Oh, wow. Russell saying if it was Dracula with Christopher Lee, it'd be a masterpiece, and it's on Tubi. Okay. Cody saying I'm surprised I don't see any Pumpkinhead up there. Yeah, I don't know. It might be. I didn't look at all the movies because there's so many of them. Yeah. Byron saying Dracula's okay. Most of the Universal films are just okay. All right. Well, it looks like it's going to be a very good for Dracula. Looks like it's going to be a very good for Dracula. All right. Interesting. All right, next we've got The Witch. Let's see. Yeah, The Witch was definitely an interesting movie. Angela saying, I agree with Byron. Great for the time they were made, but just okay in general. Angela's going with masterpiece for The Witch. Green Gaze is going with great. Well, masterpiece. Okay. Jason's going with okay. Oh. Extron saying very good for The Witch. Okay. Let's see what else we get. So you guys let me know what you think of The Witch. Just Another Horror Fan's going with okay. Dre saying it's a masterpiece. Val, haven't seen it. Ooh, wow. Bob saying entertaining. Okay, Bob, it's got to be one of the ones we got on the list. So tell me, is it masterpiece? Is it very good? Is it okay? Is it coke fuel, which means it's bad but still entertaining to you? Dark territory or haven't seen? Because remember, guys, I'm tallying these up. So make it easy for me. Make it easy. Cody saying it was okay. Russell saying a masterpiece. Mavs in the chat. What's up, Maverick Media? Bob saying it's okay. Okay. All right. All right. Nathan saying haven't seen The Witch either. Okay. Okay, Bob saying, okay, Bob, are you changing it to bad, or did you mean that it was bad? Mega saying haven't seen it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Larry's in the chat. What's up, Larry? Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. Hope you are too, man. Nice to see you. Bullet saying The Witch was just okay for me. Way overhyped. Artistically better, but never find myself looking to rewatch it. Okay. Million saying good. Bob saying it's okay. All right. Lucky Diamond saying The Witch is a masterpiece, in my opinion. Okay, wow. All right, so I have no idea what we've got for this one. So if someone wants to tally it up, let me know. Val or Angela or Jason or anyone else, because people are switching back and forth. Make it easy for me, guys. I'm assuming it's going to probably end up being very good, but I could be wrong. So when you guys get a chance to tally it up, let me know. Let me know. Byron saying The Witch is good but not great. Okay. All right. Let's see. Extron saying some of y'all are choosing opinions that are not even on the tier list. Exactly. There's only a handful of choices that you can choose from. It's only 6. Masterpiece, very good, it's okay, coke fueled, dark territory, or that you haven't seen it. Those are the choices. Those are the choices. Oh, he meant to say options. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. All right. Does anyone have a tally on The Witch? Austin saying The Witch was very good. I agree. I think it was very good. I really enjoyed it a lot. All right, Angela saying okay is the tally. I didn't count anything that was not correct verbiage. That's great. Oh man, that was good, Angela. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going with okay for The Witch. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Okay, next we've got Escape Room. Escape Room. Let's see. M85 saying arachnophobia is awesome. That is a good one. Yeah. That is a good one. Okay, so for Escape Room, let's have you guys choose your tier for that. Bob saying haven't seen it. Byron hasn't seen it. Maverick hasn't seen it. All right. Extron saying it's okay. All right. Angela saying it was close with masterpiece, very good, and not seen. Oh, okay. All right. Jason saying it's very good. Angela saying it's okay. Jen hasn't seen it. Just another horror fan saying it's coke fueled. Oh man. Russell saying very good. Okay. Val saying it's okay. Well, it looks like this is gonna go to haven't seen. Wow. All right. That was kind of easy. Okay. Zombieland. Let's go to Zombieland. Oh, this will be an interesting one. Let me know what you guys think of Zombieland. And Ben was saying, I'm a fan of Escape Room. All right. All right. Bullet was saying Escape Room was very good. I was surprised I liked it that much. Okay. All right. So now we're on Zombieland, guys. Zombieland. Cody saying, hey, Night, it's Cody Ghostface. Made a new account. My phone is charging. Okay. Hey, welcome. Welcome back, I should say. Dre saying, never seen it and kind of don't want to. Okay. Angela saying, very good for Zombieland. Green Gaze saying, never saw it. Lucky Diamond saying, coke fueled. All right. Byron hasn't seen it. Russell saying, a masterpiece. This is going to be, wow. It's going to be a tough one. Jason saying, masterpiece. Val saying, very good. Anthony saying, Zombieland is very good. Both films are. All right. Nathan saying, it's okay. Cody saying, it's a masterpiece. Ben saying, very good. Just another horror fan saying, very good. M85 saying, can you pan over the top tiers again? Yeah, in a second, though. Now, you guys got to remember, I'm checking out each comment here, which is on a different screen than the tier list, so give me a second. Give me a second. Jen saying, I don't do aliens, zombies, or critters. Or monsters? That's a lot of movies, Jen. Bob saying it's okay. Gushi Mushi saying it's very good. Let's see. Dre saying Zombieland, never seen it, but I think I knew it wasn't going to be my taste preference. Okay. All right. Bullet saying Zombieland is very good. Reminds me, let me go get a Twinkie. Mav saying it's very good. All right. Wow, you guys were all over the place on that one. That was an interesting one. If someone gets a chance to tally that up, that would be great. And while we have you guys do that, let me pan over the list again here. Oh man. So in Masterpiece, we have a handful of movies there, looking pretty cool. And then in Very Good, we also have a pretty good list going. And then we've got a couple in It's Okay. We don't have any that have landed in a bad but still entertaining tier. So that's interesting. Maybe I'll get rid of that. We don't have any in dark territory either. And we've got a couple in haven't seen. Interesting. Interesting. You know what I'm going to do? Right now, I'm going to do this because this will actually make it easier for me. I'm going to get rid of the Coke fueled list. And then that way, it's going to be easier for me to maneuver through everything. Kind of surprising that we didn't get any in that. Wow. All right, let's see. Just catching back up here. Jen saying, when I say critters, I mean snakes, worms, bugs, etc. Monsters are a separate category. All right. Dan. He said, what? Someone hadn't seen Akira, right? I know that caught me by surprise, too. Never seen Sweeney Todd. Masterpiece, eh? That's what we got. That's what we got. That is what the people said. The people have spoken, as far as we know. Angela's saying very good is winning, so I stopped tallying. Right now, see, it's difficult to tally them, isn't it? Right? And you guys are just, watching. So, but thank you, Angela. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, so we're gonna go with very good. We're gonna put Zombieland in very good. All right, next we've got The Mist. The Mist. I'm gonna be really interested to see what people say for this one. Very, very interested. Let's see. Dan saying, have a good day, guys. Back to work. Catch you later, Dan. Let's see. Destiny's in the chat. Damn, I am late. That's okay. We're in the heart of things right now. We've been going, wow, we've been going for an hour and a half. I did not even know that. Um, wow, guys. Well, we'll see how long I go. Um, and while we're waiting for votes on The Mist, again, just to remind you guys, we are going to be doing special midsummer to late summer watch party series for members. So I just want to make sure I put this up here. We're going to be watching Creepshow, the TV series, which is really, really cool, starting this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all you have to do, if you want to have an invitation and have access to it, become a Jason Bourne level member or higher. That's our second tier. And yeah, you'll be able to join us. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to have special guests on the panel. We're going to be doing special things. We'll have some drawings. It's going to be some cool stuff. So hopefully you guys will be able to join us. And speaking of saying the word join, the join button is beside the subscribe button. Unless you're on an iPhone. If you're on an iPhone, you have to use a laptop or computer. But it should be a lot of fun. It really should. And for you guys, if you have been around our watch parties in the last several weeks, we've had a lot of good times, a lot of good laughs, a lot of fun, and we've had some really cool special guests. So again, that's going to be something that I'm really looking forward to doing, and yeah, it'll be on Sunday. It'll be really cool. All right, so for The Mist, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Byron's going with very good. Jason with masterpiece. Cody saying a masterpiece. Russell saying very good. Bob saying okay. Angela saying okay. Wow. Gushi Mushi saying it's very good. Val saying very good. Bullet saying the mist is okay, but the black and white version gets a bump up to very good. We're just talking about the regular version. Don't make it confusing. Let's see. Just another horror fan saying the mist was very good. That ending is masterpiece though. All right. Dre saying the mist I've never seen because I knew it had the insects I'm afraid of. Skull Crusher saying it's a very good movie. Ben saying it's a masterpiece. Destiny has not seen the mist. You should see it. You should. Nathan hasn't seen it. You should see it. Mav saying it's okay. Extron saying it's okay. All right. Angela, you're all right. Tallying it as we go. Because good Lord, man, everyone's all over the place. It is almost impossible to keep up with everyone and tally at the same time and to control the list. So thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. So very good is winning barely. Okay. Ms. Carter saying, do you have I don't remember category? No, that would make it even harder. Oh, man. All right. It looks like we're going to go with very good. Going with very good for The Mist. All right, next we got The Purge. We've got The Purge. Let's see what you guys think about The Purge. Mav saying the ending was great. It keeps this movie from being dark territory for me. Mav, are you talking about The Purge? Please let me know ASAP. I'm just curious. And it also helps me to know where we start with the list for The Purge votes. Dre saying The Purge is very good. All right. Extron saying masterpiece. Destiny saying it's okay. Gushi Mushi is not a fan of The Purge, saying it's dark territory. Angela saying it's dark territory. Okay. Lucky Diamond saying it's okay. Bob saying very good. Cody saying it's okay. Ben saying it's okay. I like the sequels. Oh, Maverick saying, he was talking about The Mist. Really? Oh, wow, man. Interesting. Austin saying The Purge is a masterpiece. Okay. Skull Crusher saying it's good. Nathan saying it's okay. Anthony saying Ethan Hawke makes it a masterpiece. Ethan Hawke is really good, isn't he? I'm telling you. I like his movies too. Val saying it's okay. Miss Carter hasn't seen it. Byron saying I'll vote very good, but I just think it's good. Okay. Bullet saying The Purge is very good, definitely better due to Hawke. Yeah, I agree. The Purge is okay. All right. Well, I think the okays have it. Extron saying, how is it dark territory? Right? Oh, man. Bob saying, after the second one, it went down. Yeah. Yeah. Angela saying that the okays do have it. All right. Castlar is in the chat. The Blackest Eyes is in the chat. What's going on? Okay, so The Purge is going into okay territory. Okay, next we have The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. And again, guys, the answers are masterpiece, very good, okay, dark territory, and that you haven't seen it. Okay, let's see. That's true, Angela. Very true. Let's get a unanimous. Bob saying a masterpiece. There we go. Mav says it's a masterpiece. Ben says it's a masterpiece. Angela, come on! Saying very good. So it will not be unanimous, but that's okay though. Destiny saying masterpiece. What's up, Tori? Saying masterpiece in my book. Okay. Jen saying very good. All right. Gushi Mushi saying it's okay. Wow, okay. Bob saying this is my childhood. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just another horror fan saying it's a masterpiece. Saxman for the win. That's right. Extron saying a masterpiece. Dre saying, Cody saying masterpiece. All right. Anthony saying Lost Boys is an utter masterpiece, quite possibly the best cult classic of all times. There you go. All right. Austin hasn't seen it. Austin, you got to see The Lost Boys. You got to see it. That's a must. Skull Crusher saying Lost Boys is a masterpiece. Nathan saying masterpiece. Dre saying masterpiece. Wow. We almost had a unanimous there. Russell saying masterpiece. Bullet saying masterpiece. Val saying masterpiece. Green Gaze saying masterpiece. Wow. All right. Well, obviously it's a masterpiece. We almost had a unanimous. I thought we might have gotten one on that. Let's see. Let's move this up to the masterpiece level. All right. Frog Brothers rules. Yep. Very true, very true. So next, we have Final Destination. Final Destination. Mav saying the first time I saw Lost Boys, I was in Santa Cruz on summer vacation. I was like 10, and needless to say, I was freaked out. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. No doubt at all. For Final Destination, Extron saying very good. Bob is saying okay. Destiny saying very good. Blackest Eyes saying it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. Jen saying very good. Green Gaze saying great or masterpiece. That's what we're going with. Very good. Masterpiece from Austin. Very good from Russell. Nathan saying very good. Anthony saying very good. Tori saying very good. Skull Crusher saying very good. All right. Val saying very good. Angela saying very good. All right, so it looks like the very goods are going to steal this one pretty easily. All right. That was an easy one, guys. Thank you. That was good. That was all right. Okay, next we got the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Autopsy of Jane Doe. I'm going to be interested in this one. Mega saying Final Destination is very good. I really like it. Yeah, it is a good one. And by the way, interestingly enough, Angela is here. We went through the whole Final Destination franchise, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have not seen that series that we did. Check it out. It was really, really cool, and Angela was so gracious to join us on almost all of those live streams. We went through the whole franchise, all 5 movies, and then we did a ranking of the franchise, and it was a lot of fun. Really good conversation. So it was awesome. It really was. All right. Now, for Autopsy of Jane Doe, Angela says it's okay. All right. Gushi Mushi saying masterpiece. Wow. Okay. Extron hasn't seen it. Bob saying very good. Destiny saying very good. Austin saying we don't have Coke fueled anymore. You have to change that, Austin. Mav hasn't seen it. Miss Carter saying Dark Territory. Really? For Autopsy of Jane Doe? Wow. Angela saying it was a lot of fun. Those episodes were. They really, really were. It was so cool. And we were so glad to have you on. And hey, you'll be on tonight. So isn't that something? It's like destiny. Like fate. Nathan hasn't seen it. Bullet saying Jane Doe was okay. Skull Crusher going with very good. Black as Eyes, never seen it. Okay. Austin saying Dark Territory. Wow. Dre hasn't seen it. Wow. Okay. So never seen it. Okay. Looks like that's where we're going with that. Interesting. I would say it's a movie that you might want to check out. Russell was saying very good. Destiny saying, if you had a chance to change your fate, would ya? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. But in Final Destination, I bet you they want it. They wish they could have. Um, so Coriander's in the chat saying very good. Yeah, I know you enjoyed that one, but yeah, we had to put it down as hadn't seen. So, what's up, Darren? Darren's in the chat saying very good. Okay. Miss Carter saying I'll have to rewatch your lives on Final Destination as I go through the movies. I've seen some, not all, but just bought this month. Oh, okay. Yeah, check out those live streams, guys. They were fun. And like I said, we had Angela on with us. It was really, really fun panel. It was fun discussions, and yeah, very cool. Let's see. Angela saying it's an obscure movie compared to all on this list. Yeah, it is kind of. I agree. It is. All right. Oh, yeah, the quote from the movie. Yep. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's see what we got here. We're going with Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2. So again, guys, the only answers are masterpiece, very good, it's okay, or you can just say okay, dark territory, or haven't seen. All right. Let's see what we come up with for Evil Dead 2. It's going to be kind of interesting. Extron is saying it's very good. Ben saying it's a masterpiece. Destiny saying very good. Coriander saying very good. Mav saying masterpiece. All right. Angela saying shitty. Ducks and hides in the corner. Yeah, watch out. I'm just playing. Val saying very good. Darren saying very good. Russell saying masterpiece. Black Asai saying shitty, but good. Come on, man. Miss Carter, you haven't seen it? Wow. All right. Skull Crusher saying it's good. Nathan saying dark territory for Evil Dead 2. Just did not like it. All right. It is pretty, there are folks that either love it or hate it. It's very true. Very true. Let's see. Angela saying Evil Dead 2 would be in Coke fueled if that was still an option. Ah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Bullet saying if you don't think Evil Dead 2 is a masterpiece, you need your horror membership card revoked. It's groovy. Groovy. Dre saying it's a masterpiece. All right. Russell saying everyone who hasn't seen these horror movies has some homework to do. What are you doing? I know there's a lot. Well, like I said, guys, that's the beauty of doing YouTube is hopefully introducing movies to folks that haven't seen them. And there's a whole bunch of movies that we've talked about on this channel that people haven't seen. So I enjoy it personally as a horror fan because it means there's still so much for me to experience for the first time, you know? Corey Anderson wanted to pop in real quick and vote on a couple work calls. I know some of you guys are at work. I appreciate it, though. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Austin saying very good. Jen saying I did not like Evil Dead 1, so I did not watch 2. Okay. There we go. Trey saying I'm on the phone with work trying to vote at the same time. Oh, man. How about no? Oh, man. My horror membership is valid. That's right. Everyone's horror membership is valid because everyone's got different experience, and that's okay. Angela saying the tally is barely very good as the winner. Okay. Okay, we're going to go with very good for Evil Dead 2. Okay, next, we've got another classic here. We're going with Frankenstein from way back, way back in the day. Frankenstein. All right, let's see what you guys got for Frankenstein. Jamie jumped in. What's up, Jamie? Saying hello. Hope you're having a good day, Jamie. Nice to see you. Ben saying I'm currently watching from work. That's cool. Million saying Evil Dead 2 lands much better for me. All right. Angela saying I do have to head out myself, so your tally assistant is no longer here. Well, Angela, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. It really did help out, and we'll be catching you later on tonight. It should be really fun watching Slither again for you guys. If you don't have your notifications on, please put them on because it lets you know when we're doing stuff. And tonight we'll be doing a watch party for Slither. We'll have Angela on with us in the panel. So very cool. Okay, so Destiny saying Frankenstein is okay. I think yeah, let's get back to that. I think that's our first one for Frankenstein. Bob saying it's a masterpiece. Ben saying very good. Extron saying very good. Million saying it's okay. Blackest Eyes saying masterpiece. Angel saying it's okay. Mav saying very good. Skull Crusher saying I've never seen it. Val saying it's okay. Jamie saying it's very good. Russell saying it's a masterpiece. Trey saying never seen it. Wow. All right. Angela saying so excited. Check your Twitter when you're off stream. I will. And thanks so much, Angela. I really appreciate you helping out with tallying it. I know that's not easy to do. Have a great day, everyone. Yes, you have a good day too, Angela. All right. Jen saying Frankenstein is a masterpiece. Miss Carter saying masterpiece, absolute classic, love it. All right. Austin saying very good. And Jamie saying hi and bye to Angela at the same time. That's multitasking. Let's see. Blackest Eye saying I'm banned from Twitter. You are? Wow. Oh no. Jamie says I'll help with the tally if you need. Thank you, Jamie. That is so kind of you. That is very kind of you. I appreciate that. Nathan saying haven't seen. Wow. All right. Let's see. Jen saying, see, that is what I mean by monsters being in their own category. Gotcha. All right, well, everyone's kind of all over the place with Frankenstein here. Wow, we've got some masterpieces and we've got some very good. Might be a masterpiece. Hard to say. Jamie, if you get a chance to let me know what you have for a tally, I actually am pretty interested to see what it is. Now, let's see. All right, we'll give you guys a couple seconds longer and see what we get. What's up? Marty's in the chat. How's it going, man? Saying, hey, Knight, is Alien up there? Alien is, pretty sure it is, and I think we did that one. Let me take a look at what we got for the list, man. Yes, Alien is up there, and it is in its rightful place a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece, and of course we know that. We know that. I was hoping it would be a unanimous one, Marty, but it wasn't. But it was, most people said masterpiece, so that was pretty cool. Russell. Marty saying nice. Yeah, right? Some of these have been interesting answers, I'll tell you that. All right, well, we are still on Frankenstein. Marty, yeah, I'll be on for a little while longer. We're almost at 2 hours, and I'm gonna have to get some more coffee in a second. But yeah, I'll be on for a little bit longer. All right, so we're putting Frankenstein up in masterpiece. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right. Jamie saying the masterpieces have it. All right. Thank goodness. I thought it was that, but I was like just looking at it really quick. Okay, so next up, we have Frozen. We have Frozen. So I have you guys let me know what you think of Frozen. Is it a masterpiece? Is it very good? Is it okay? Is it dark territory? Or have you not seen it? All right. Jen saying, I finished my coffee and have moved on to Diet Coke. All right. Bob saying, haven't seen it. Extron hasn't seen it. Trey saying it's very good. Austin saying very good. Ben. It's okay. Okay. Jamie saying very good. Skull Crusher saying very good. Bob saying okay. Nathan hasn't seen it. And no, we're not talking about the Disney Frozen. Not at all. Val saying very good. Russell saying very good. All right. Dolo's in the chat. Haven't seen Frozen. Okay. Frenzy, what's up? Saying hey, Night and Company. What's going on? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. All right. So it looks like we're going with very good. That's what it looks like. So Frozen will be in the very good. And moviegoer saying Frozen was shockingly good to me. I would put that one in very good for sure. I totally agree with you. I did not expect it to be as good as it was, and I was pleasantly surprised. So it's going in very good. All right, next we got Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day. And thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you doing that because it really does help. It really does. After this one, I'm going to take a quick break, get some more coffee. I didn't even know it's almost been 2 hours we've been on the stream. It's crazy. The time goes by quick, but you feel it once you're, out of your coffee. So let's see. Happy Death Day is very good. Okay. Austin saying masterpiece. Extron saying it's very good. Trader File saying very good. Let's see. Dre saying very good. Miss Carter saying there's no classic. Do you mean masterpiece? I think you mean masterpiece. Jamie saying very good. Russell saying it's okay. Skull Crusher saying it's okay. Katie saying I love Happy Death Day. All right. Nathan saying very good. Okay. Black Eye saying it's okay. Dolo saying very good. Ben saying very good. Francie saying I'm rewinding to catch the Halloween talk. I'll catch you guys live soon. Thank you so much. And you know where my child's play pick falls. I do. Bob saying haven't seen it. All right. Thanks, Marty. I appreciate that. Very, very cool of you. All right, guys. We'll give a few more seconds for Happy Death Day, but it looks like it's going to be very good. That's where it looks like it's going to go. And again, if you have not liked the stream, please do. That would be much appreciated and definitely helps to support. Miss Carter's going with very good. Well, see, that's what I mean. It could have been, when you said classic, it could have been masterpiece. It could have been very good. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it simple for you guys. Well, and for me too. That's true. All right. Jamie says, seems very good. Has it with 10. Wow, you're giving me the amount of votes. Hey, that's cool. Jeez, Jamie, thank you so much. You all right. You all right. Katie saying we're at 44 likes. Hey, well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. You guys are the eyes and the ears. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going for very good with Happy Death Day. So it has made it to the very good. We're getting a pretty big list there. Next, we've got Resident Evil. Resident Evil. So let us know your choices for that. And again, to remind, the only answer you can give is masterpiece, very good, it's okay, dark territory, and haven't seen. All right. And let's see what you guys say for this. This is going to be an interesting one. Resident Evil. I actually haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen all of them. I will say that. Extron saying very good. Katie going with okay. Okay. Austin says it's dark territory. That's where it's at. Skull Crusher saying it's good. Ben saying it's okay. Russell saying masterpiece. Bob saying dark territory. Ben's not a fan of the old movies. Likes the new ones more. Okay. Jamie says it's very good. Bullet saying it's very good. Nathan hasn't seen it. Black as I saying I'm going for a smoke. If I miss The Shining, no, I class it as a masterpiece. All right, there you go. Dolo saying it's very good. Dre saying masterpiece. Miss Carter, I tell you. Fooey. I haven't heard that in so long. Fooey, that's great. I can almost hear you saying that. Fooey. Million saying Resident Evil is very good. Trader Files saying it's very good. Wow, this will be an interesting one. I think the very goods are gonna have it though. Val saying very good. There you go. All right. Resident Evil is okay, but nothing like the game. Oh, it's absolutely nothing. I mean, if only, if only it could have been a better adaptation. That would have been cool. It would have been very cool. All right. So we're still looking like we're going to be at very good here. And you guys keep coming in with the votes if you haven't voted. As I go to the list, I'm just going to pan through to let you guys see what we've got so far. In our masterpiece list, here we are so far. Very good is starting to build up into a very big list. And a lot of different types of movies too, which is really interesting. That's what these tier lists, I've always found these interesting, and especially when you have a vote with a lot of people to see where these things will end up. And we have a couple for It's Okay. We have none for Shitty, though. So that's interesting. But we've got quite a few that people haven't seen. So Resident Evil looks like it's going to very good. That's where we're going with it. That's where we're going. Jamie saying very good takes it with 7 votes. Okay. All right. Those are always fun. Yeah, I agree. This guy is saying get closer to your computer and you might hear me yelling at you through my tablet. Fooey, right? Uh, Justine is in the chat saying hello, Night. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. We're going through our horror movie tier list, which is a very interesting list. We've got a lot of different opinions, and we've been tallying them up. It's been really, really fun. But what we're going to do real quick, and looks like wow. Well, it took 2 hours, an hour and 59 minutes and 40 seconds. It took us that long to attract the bots. That's how long it took, guys. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't even know we were on for 2 hours. So that's a good thing. But it also means that I got to make sure that I refill my coffee. Jamie said, got the bot. Thank you. Thank you. And more thank you. Dominic is in the chat saying, hey, nice to see you. Please hit the like if you could. That'd help the stream. Hopefully push it out to some more folks. Be much appreciated. That's probably one thing I myself, and I've said this to, I know I've said it to a few of the mods and folks in comments. I have to do a better job of that as well, reminding people to like the stream, because when you have a lot of people come to the stream, and especially if they're at work or if they're just popping in and out, it's easy to forget. But yeah, we have to get the likes up for streams. We really do, for the amount of time that we're on a stream. So let's see. Yeah, it does seem like the bots take over everything. It's true. It's true. No doubt about it. Is the movie Devour on the list to be voted on? I'm not sure. I didn't even look at the whole list because there were so many movies on it. And like I said, we started this last week, and we're trying to get through some more of it today. We won't get through them all, but Yeah, it could be on there. Katie saying, I always like the stream when you put it up a few days before. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. It helps, guys. It all helps, and hopefully you guys. Obviously, a lot of people say they enjoy the streams and appreciate the time put in for me to do them, which is a lot of time, guys. And like I always say, there's a lot of prep before and after a stream. So, um, yeah, it's cool stuff. Angie's in the chat too, saying, "Hey, Knight, what's up? What's up, Angie? Nice to see you." All right. Jen saying 50 likes, only 28 in the chat. Are people liking more than once? Yeah, you can't do that. That's for sure. But I know, and especially for morning streams like this, and also the late night streams, you have people that, they'll come in and jump out when they have to for whatever reason. So I do appreciate people giving the video the like because it helps, and yeah, it's really really cool. And Angie, hopefully, we'll be talking about that this weekend. So, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. All right. So, I'm going to take a quick intermission for a minute or two and refill my coffee. And but for you guys in the live chat, especially for you guys that are the mods, if you guys could remind people about this Sunday for our Creep Show series. Hoping that folks will join us because that wouldn't be cool if no one joins us. But I know we do have a couple people that will. So, all right. So let me get this clip set up, and you guys will have something to watch for a little bit. Let's see. Do. All right. Okay, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back, and I've got my coffee refill. Had to push through. All right. Um, Dre saying, if anyone's doing a live talking about Friday 13th, let me know. Yeah, I mean, we still have a couple of things we want to do with Friday 13th, but we did go through the whole franchise and we did some side episodes as well, though. So check those out if you haven't seen them. Anthony with the wow, hey, thanks, Anthony. I go for an intermission. I come back, and once again, a great question, super chat, much appreciated, saying horror superhero rank: The Crow, Blade, and Spawn. Ooh, wow. Now, if I'm going by the movies, ah man, that's tough. If I'm going by the movies and not the comics, then Spawn would be in last. Dang, man, that's tough. I'd probably go Blade, then The Crow. I'd probably go Blade and then The Crow. That's what we're gonna go with. That was, yeah. If we're going by movie, like if we were going by The Crow and the first Blade movie and Spawn, I probably would switch The Crow and Blade. But if we're going by just the superhero rank, I'm gonna go with Blade, The Crow, and then Spawn. That was a good one, man. Wow, that was tough. Let's see, Million saying, I'm there for Creep Show. Oh, for Sunday? Now make sure, and I just want to make sure that I put, and I'll put this back up. Thanks for reminding me about that too, man, because again, I really should do a better job of, putting it up there. All right, so on Sunday, this Sunday coming up at 8 p.m., we're doing an exclusive for the channel members if you're a Jason Bourne channel member or higher, which is our second level, basically, and also for Patreon members. Okay, so it won't be shown publicly. It'll just be, it's pretty much a type of thing we wanted to do for members and so forth. But if you're not a member, definitely become a member, because that'd be really cool, and it helps support the channel and allow me to do live streams like this, where we're probably going to hit about 3 hours on this live stream. But it's fun though. It's fun. So anyways, for you guys, all you have to do is hit the join button. It's next to the subscribe button. And if you're on an iPhone, from what I've heard, the iPhones don't show the join button, so you probably have to be on a laptop or a computer. But that's what we got going on. So you guys still have time to join in, and it should be fun. And we're going to have special guests. We're going to have special guests on this Sunday. So I'm not going to tell you who that is. All right, I kind of gave it away who they are. But we'll have special guests with us watching along. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. Bob saying the montage is cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm a big fan of the franchise, so what can I say? What can I say? Love the dance scene in part 5. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, it was 4, but you like the one at 5 better. There you go. All right. Amber showed up in the chat saying, hey, everyone, can't stay long. Just wanted to say hi. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Let's see. And I'm just trying to catch up to you guys. What's up, Matt? Matt's in the chat. And I did not mean to make it rhyme, but it did. Night, my guy. How goes it? It's going good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. All right. Hope you're doing well too, man. Bullet. If this was the hold for telemarketers, I'd stay on the line all day, right? I know. I love those scenes. The movies. Memo Boy's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Jen saying, is there a way to change my vote on the poll? Not that I know. Not that I know. But hopefully you're doing well today, if you weren't before. Hope it's not the other way around, that you were doing well and now you're not. Dre saying, will do night. Let me know what you will do, because now I'm trying to catch up. Jamie saying, Friday 13th brought me and Reach and Frame together. I wouldn't have met them if they hadn't been doing a series special. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Horror movies can bring people together, and it's really, really cool. And you have some friends and so forth. So, yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Val saying, so excited for the watch party. It's going to be a blast. Yes, I agree. It should be a lot of fun. Seriously. Thank you, Jen. Thank you and thank you. Because if people are on an iPhone, I've had actually quite a few people tell me that they couldn't join because they had an iPhone and it didn't have a join button to join the channel membership. And unfortunately, even in some of those folks, it might have been just the right time, the right moment. And so anyways, I want people to be able to do it if they choose to do so. Because, for the content creators, it looks kind of bad when we say, oh, well, just hit the join button beside the subscribe button and people look on their phone and it's not there. From what I understand, it's a YouTube issue with iPhone. So, but if you want to become a member, there's the link, and that's just as easy to do. So would love to have you guys join in. And like I said, this Sunday is going to be really fun. And based upon how this goes, because we've been doing a lot of watch parties lately, and they've been so much fun. We've had such a blast doing them. And so I thought to myself, for the folks that are, members or Patreon members, that it'd be fun to do this type of thing with them, and have them incorporate it into it more. So yeah, let's see. I just want to catch up to you guys. Okay, you did mean the dance scene in Five with Violet. Yeah, that is a good one. Yes. Justine saying, Night, do you have anything on Halloween Ends? My biggest thing on Halloween Ends, and I do have a video that I'm working on. Hopefully it'll be out um, maybe today. I'm hoping, but I've got a lot of stuff that I got going on and so forth. But in the trailer, there are a lot of people that have been talking about the scenes where there's the copycat or not the real Michael. And there's one scene in particular that a lot of people, they have it backwards as far as I'm concerned. And I have spoken about this on a live stream. Obviously some people, they might have caught that. I'm sure a lot of people didn't. But that's the importance of live streams. You never know what'll be said. But anyways, there are a lot of people that I think they have it backwards, in a particular scene. I think it's two, but one in particular. So I'll just throw that out to you, Justine. And I think it also changes how people are going to view this trailer. So hopefully I'll have that video out today. Yeah. Dre saying, you told me to watch the older live streams, so I was saying I will do. All right. Very, very cool. Memo Boy saying, Night, what do we know about Jason's father? Not a lot. I mean, there has been mention of his father in other materials like the comics and fan films and things like that. But I'd love it if they did something with the father angle. They were thinking of doing that in part 6, but that didn't come to pass. But I think it'd be interesting. Austin saying, yeah, iPhone doesn't show it, but if you put the link down in the bottom of the video, it works. Yeah, absolutely. And we got more bots. That was fun. All right. Very cool. Let's see. Amber. Sorry, guys, the bots popped up the second I turned my head. Too fun. Too fun. Black Eye saying, is his name Elias? Yeah, I heard that was the name, Elias Voorhees. Yep. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. And we'll do a little bit more of our tier list too. All right, I think I caught up to everyone. All right, so let's go back to this tier list. We have a couple more that I definitely wanted to check out. Oh, and I saw a message from Amber saying, hey, Night, hope your day has been awesome so far and only gets better as the day goes on. Thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate that. And I just got a notification saying you've been a Jason board member for 4 months. We were just talking about the watch party. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that too. Just saying thank you, and also to our other members as well. Really helps out the channel so much, so much. Okay, so we've got our list here, and we've got some really interesting ones coming up for movie selections. We've got House of Wax is our next one, which we just did an episode on that on Slasher Movie Club. And by the way, if you haven't seen that episode, please check it out. That was a fun episode. And I hadn't seen House of Wax for a few years, quite a few years, until we had to do it for our episode. I think that was just 3 weeks ago. So let's see what we're going to get for House of Wax. I'm really interested to see what people are going to say. Amber saying, it's an honor, Night. Thanks, Amber. I appreciate that. That's sweet of you. I really do appreciate it and all the support. Miss Carter saying the Wi-Fi is being pissy. Don't you hate that? I've had those issues before. They're not fun. Jamie saying House of Wax is a masterpiece. Black as Eyes is saying it's okay. Miss Carter saying it's okay. Bob saying it's okay. Trader File saying shitty. Ooh. Dre saying it's very good. Nathan saying it's okay. Bullet saying House of Wax is very good, criminally underrated. Uh-oh. Okay. Dre is changing it to masterpiece. We've got a masterpiece. Val saying very good. Let's see. Skull Crusher saying very good. Russell saying masterpiece. Anthony saying very good. All right. Justine saying it's okay. All right. Amber saying the OG or the remake. This is the remake. The remake. And so far, it looks like okay is winning. Extron is saying it's okay. Bob saying it's okay. All right. Looks like we're going to be going with okay. We're going with okay for House of Wax, the remake. Okay, guys, here we go. We've been heading towards this moment. Halloween 2018. Let's see what you guys got. Halloween 2018. Going to be interesting to see what we get for this. Okay, Trader Files saying very good. Okay, let's see. Hold on 1 second. Extron saying very good. Bob saying very good. Jen saying very good. Justine's going with masterpiece. Dre saying very good. Austin saying very good. Black Asai saying very good. Jamie saying very good. Bullet saying very good. Okay. Val saying masterpiece brought the franchise back from the dead. There you go. Nathan saying very good. Russell saying masterpiece. Skull Crusher saying very good. Anthony saying masterpiece, honestly equal to 78, unpopular opinion. All right. There you go. Well, it looks like we're going with very good. Okay. Halloween 2018. We're going to get a very good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next, we have Suspiria. And this is for the remake. This is the remake. Suspiria, the remake. And thank you, Jamie. Jamie is on it. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And I figured we'll do a couple more of these. You know, we'll see how it goes. And obviously, if you guys are into it, we'll do a few more. All right, so now we are on Suspiria, the remake. The remake. All right, so let's see what we got. Dre saying Suspiria is a masterpiece, so unsettling and imagery is just... Now, Are you saying that for the original? Because this is for the remake. The remake for Suspiria. So Dre, let me know if you meant the remake is a masterpiece. Let's see. Extron saying it's okay. Val hasn't seen it. Austin saying very good. Blackest Eyes has not seen it. Trader File saying it was okay. The twist ending made it very good. Okay, but which one you going with? I'm assuming you're going with it's okay. Russell saying it's okay. Skull Crusher saying haven't seen it. Bullet saying it was okay. Nathan saying hasn't seen it. Jamie saying I can't give Suspiria the remake a good score because it's my stalker's favorite movie, so it only gets okay for me. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, okay. So Dre, you were talking about the remake. Okay, so you're saying it's a masterpiece. It was a freaky movie though, wasn't it? Nathan saying the live stream is very fun. What I meant to say. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to say that. Because that's what helps to keep me going. Because we're at 2.5 hours almost. I didn't know we'd go. I didn't know we'd go this long. I'll be honest with you. But I mean, if you guys are having fun, I'll push forward a little bit longer. Bob saying the original is a must see, and that is true. Miss Carter saying it is dark, awful, dark territory. Okay. Black as Eyes. I've seen neither. Okay. Justine hasn't seen it. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. I think we've got a lot that haven't seen it. Jamie, if you can tally these up, that's going to be an interesting one. I think we've got more that haven't seen it. Either that or okay. Could be okay. It might be the winner, but oh, okay. There we go. Haven't seen it wins. Okay. All right. Very, very cool. Okay, so the remake gets I haven't seen. All right, let's put that in that category. Okay, next we have I Am Legend. I Am Legend. Let's see what we get for I Am Legend. Jen saying my browser must be too slow to get the bots today. Yeah, and there's always lag, There's always lag between, everyone. So that's okay though. Yeah, it was very different, Trey. I agree. The Suspiria remake, it really was. For I Am Legend, Extron saying haven't seen it. Anthony saying it's a masterpiece. All right. Jamie saying it's very good. Amber saying it's a masterpiece. Bob saying it's okay. Justine saying it's okay. Skull Crusher hasn't seen it. Bullet saying what's the what's the lowest score? Shitty. That's the lowest. Nathan saying seen it a long time ago, but it's been so long I don't remember it, so I haven't seen since. I don't remember anything. Oh, okay. Dre saying I would say it's masterpiece, even though it's not my favorite movie. I actually rewatched it the other day, and it can't be denied. Well, there you go. Okay, so we're still on I Am Legend, which is, of course, been made twice before. Was it 3 times? No, twice before. Vincent Price and also Charlton Heston with the Omega Man. Okay, we got a couple more seconds. We'll wait and see what we're going to get for I Am Legend. Miss Carter saying it's okay. Oh, I'm surprised, Miss Carter. All right. Wow. It's a tie between Masterpiece, Haven't Seen It, and It's Okay? Really? You've got to be joking. For real? That is crazy. Wow. That's really interesting. Well, I'll break the tie. It was a really good movie. I wasn't expecting to have to break the tie. We haven't had a tie in so long. Well, obviously I've seen it, but if I have to choose between Masterpiece and Okay, I'd have to give it Masterpiece. That's what I would do. So that's where we're gonna put it. All right. Next, Child's Play. The original Child's Play. Let's start the voting. Anthony, good call, night. Yeah, man, I thought, it had a lot of cool stuff in it. Okay, Child's Play. Extron saying Masterpiece. Bob Masterpiece. Uh-oh. Dre Masterpiece. Austin Masterpiece. Can we get a unanimous? Can we? Nathan Masterpiece. Jamie says it's okay. It's okay. Bob says very good. Black Asai says Masterpiece. Justine says very good. All right. Anthony says unpopular opinion, first 3 Child's Play films were masterpieces. Well, I think a lot of people, and it looks like it's going to happen here too. I think most people are big fans of the first one, so it may not be as unpopular as you think, man. Bullet saying very good. Skull Crusher saying masterpiece. All right. Well, Black as Eye saying 2 is a masterpiece also. Yeah. And my buddy the moviegoer definitely says it's a masterpiece. So all right. Jamie says, can we not change our votes? Laugh out loud. I'm doing a tally here, folks. It's true. It's true. Don't change your votes. And this is for fun anyways. So this is just for fun. So if you choose one and you want to change it, just keep it with the one you have. But regardless of that, Child's Play is going into the masterpiece level. And I personally agree with that myself. All right, well, the masterpieces are getting up there. Here we go. Okay, guys. Now, I almost want to put some money on this, but let's just see what happens with these next couple ones. We've got The Shining. We've got The Shining. So here we go. Place your vote. Thank you, Jamie. Masterpiece had it by 1 vote. Okay, for The Shining. Let's get going, guys. Bob saying a masterpiece. Extron, haven't seen it to be honest. Extron, you have got to watch The Shining. You have to. Matter of fact, you should watch it right now. This is one of the few times I would say to someone, you can leave the stream and it will not upset me. You have got to see The Shining. Whenever you can, that is. Yeah, I recommend it. Dre saying a masterpiece. Black as I says masterpiece. Nathan says masterpiece. Bullet says Shining is actually higher than masterpiece. All right. Jamie says masterpiece. Anthony says masterpiece. Skull Crusher says masterpiece. Jen, all right. Jen says masterpiece. Austin says masterpiece. Extron saying I will watch it later. Yes, and you'll have to let me know what you think. I'd be interested. Justine saying masterpiece. All right. Well, it looks like this is going to go to the masterpiece, whereas where it should go, almost unanimous. What's going on? Can't we get a unanimous? All right. I thought for sure we'd get it with that one. I thought for sure. All right. Next. David Cronenberg's The Fly from 1986. The Fly. Yeah. Extra saying, thanks for following me on Instagram tonight, by the way. Hey, you're welcome. You're quite welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Blackest eyes. Yeah, little pigs, little pigs. That was a good scene, too. Good old Jack Nicholson, man. Jamie is going with Masterpiece for The Fly. Nathan has not seen The Fly. You've got to see The Fly. We did a live stream on it. Check that out. It was a fun live stream. But yeah, you gotta see The Fly. Bob says it's a masterpiece. Miss Carter says it's a masterpiece. There we go. Anthony says it's a masterpiece. Extron says it's a masterpiece. Bullet says The Fly is a masterpiece, insane body horror, and the effects are so over the top. Yeah, and it's just amazing what they were able to do without CGI. Justine is not a fan of The Fly, saying, I don't like it. All right, so we're going with shitty. Dark Territory. Skull Crusher saying it's a masterpiece. Val saying very good. What's up, Bones? Bones in the chat. The Day Watch. That's funny. That was a good one, man. All right. So The Fly is going to masterpiece. Very, very cool. All right. So we've got an interesting list here for our masterpiece films. And we've got a pretty good list here for the very good. All right. So next. Now, if we do not have a unanimous within the next couple, I'm going to be so surprised. The Blair Witch Project. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. Bone says, where was Fly and haven't seen? No. That was just the listing of the movies to choose from, and it is now in Masterpiece. It is in Masterpiece, where it should be. Yeah. You are the caretaker, right? Bob is not a fan of Blair Witch, saying it's shitty. This is going to be a wild one, so Jamie, get ready for this one. Extron saying very good for Blair Witch. Anthony saying masterpiece. Nathan saying it's okay. Yeah, well, there's Carrie. Well. Hey, good afternoon. I'm at a part of my work that I can't have my phone, but on break, so pop in and say hello, my wonderful friends. Thanks, Carrie. Much appreciated. Jen says Dark Territory. for the Blair Witch Project. All right. Let's see. Austin saying it's a masterpiece. Extron saying night, because you said that, people are going to say dark territory. Yeah, it could be. I just know that there are a lot of people that love it and a lot of people that hate it. You know, I just know that from past conversations. But I'm saying, what's the second to last one in haven't seen? Escape Room. That's Escape Room. Dre saying Blair Witch is a masterpiece. Carrie saying it's a masterpiece. Justine hasn't seen it. Jamie, I hate Blair Witch. It's so funny, but it's like I actually heard you saying that out loud. Okay, so Jamie says it's shitty. Skullcrusher hasn't seen it. Bullet saying Blair Witch, very good. Marketing for the movie was a masterpiece. My wife thought it was real while watching it in the theater. Yes, so many people did. It was masterfully marketed. There's no doubt about that. Very good point. Val saying Blair Witch is very good. Russell's going for dark territory for Blair Witch. Yeah. Wow, Miss Carter. Blair Witch saying Blair Witch, it's definitely dark territory for her. Okay. Bone saying it's okay. Right? Oh, man. I've seen worse. Trust me. I've seen worse. Let's see. Carrie saying whether people hate on Blair Witch, you got to look at what effect it had when it came out. I had everyone fooled. It had everyone fooled. It was innovative to me. Oh yeah, it definitely changed things. It made an impact. Black as I saying Nightwatch Zone. I got a cool surprise on my birthday. I got the room 237 key fob. Ooh, that's cool. That is very cool. And happy birthday. Jamie saying Masterpiece wins with 6 votes, but I still hate it. Oh yeah, that's good. Jamie. Oh man. Oh, that was good. All right. So Blair Witch is going to Masterpiece. And Jamie is not a fan of that. But hey, we're just taking votes. Uh Bone saying arachnophobia is a cool insect creature feature. Yeah, it is. It's a good one. It's a classic. It is a classic. Bob, I'm the guy who would put Lady in the Water in Masterpiece. So yeah. Jamie saying it had me fooled until 2 days before when I went to see it and realized it wasn't real. As stupid as it was to think it even could have been real, I did, and it ruined the experience. Ooh, so you, so you hold that against the movie? I see. I see. Yeah. Well, hey, it fooled a lot of people though. I thought it was really first too. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see. All right. So next, guys. Next, it's that time, guys. The Exorcist. Now, let's just proceed with caution here. Let's just proceed with caution. So what do we got for The Exorcist? Let's see what we get. Green Gaze is saying masterpiece. Bob's masterpiece. Mr. Bones saying masterpiece. Jamie says masterpiece. Jen says masterpiece. Black as Ice says masterpiece. Bullet says masterpiece. Can it be unanimous? Extron says masterpiece. Oh, Justine saying it's very good. Oh, there we go. There we go. We almost did it. Val saying masterpiece. Nathan saying it's okay. All right. Anthony saying masterpiece. Carrie saying masterpiece. Trey saying Exorcist is a masterpiece. Wow. Austin saying Dark Terror. Austin, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Are you Are you serious? Dude, tell me why it's dark territory. This will be an interesting conversation. Russell saying masterpiece. All right. Let's see. Almost caught up to you guys. And we got a couple more seconds. We'll wait. Bullet saying, dude, there's even a real life killer in the movie. Let's see. Mikey's in the chat. What's up? Good time to make the bank run for work. What up, Nightwatch Zone? Not much. Just chilling out here on this morning through afternoon stream. And again, guys, if you have not hit the like button, please do. Please do. I hope you're doing good too, Mikey. Austin saying, nah, it's good, man. Oh, man. James says Masterpiece has it with 12 votes. Miss Carter saying, it's okay. Sorry to burst your bubble tonight. Hey, you guys are the ones voting. You guys are the ones that are voting. I know, man. Austin trolling. Man, gotta love it. I know. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. Okay. Still not a unanimous. We got one last week. Can we get one this week? We have not had a unanimous yet. I thought The Exorcist might have been it. Well, what are we going to do? Next, we've got Interview with a Vampire. We're going to do a couple more of these guys, and then I'm going to be heading out. All right. So, next is Interview with a Vampire. Extron saying it's okay. Nathan hasn't seen it. Jamie says it's a masterpiece. Bob says it's very good. Blackest Eyes has not seen it. Wow. Bullet says very good. Haroon saying masterpiece. Welcome to the chat. Please hit the like button. Justine saying it's okay. Green Gaze saying not good. Okay, well then saying shitty. Okay. Skull Crusher has not seen it. Carrie saying it's very good. Russell saying masterpiece. Anthony saying very good. Val saying very good. Mr. Bones, do you have a math slot? No, I don't. I'm trying to make this simple. We got the bots. We got the bots. Extron, these bots are so annoying, right? How do you think I feel? Yeah, it does suck that they're all over live streams like this. You know, if you're live streaming and you're on for more than an hour, chances are you're gonna get bots, and it's ridiculous. You know, YouTube cracks down on so many things and some things that they really shouldn't, you know, be more open-minded about. But with the bots, it's like they need to crack down on that. Austin saying haven't seen it. Let's see. Catch you later, Carrie. Take it easy. All right. So with Interview with a Vampire, this one is all over the place. So Jamie, if you can tally these up, that would be wonderful. Very interesting. Interview gets very good by 1 vote. All right. One vote, and it gets very good. Okay. Interview with the Vampire going to very good. Okay, next we have Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body. We're almost at the finish line. Let's do this. Let's do this. We've got 55 likes. Hopefully we can get that to 60, guys. Let's get that to 60. That would be very, very cool. Russell saying a masterpiece. Nathan saying very good. Okay. Austin saying very good. Val saying very good. Extron saying very good. Jamie saying Jennifer's Body is a masterpiece that doesn't get the credit it deserves. All right. I think it's underrated as well. Anthony saying very good. Green Gay saying very good. Haroon saying haven't seen it. All right. Bullet saying very good. Dre hasn't seen it. Russell saying very good. Justine has not seen it. Got some homework. Homework, guys. For you guys that haven't seen a lot of these movies, some of these movies are really good horror movies. I mean, if you're a fan of horror movies, which most folks that are here enjoying the live streams are. Bob saying it's okay. Miss Carter saying it's okay. Skull Crusher saying it's okay. All right. I think it looks like very good has it. That's where we're going. Very good for Jennifer's Body. Okay. Next, we've got The Conjuring 2. The Conjuring 2. This will be really, really interesting. And Jamie, thank you so much for the tally. All right. Okay, for The Conjuring 2, we've got very good. Anthony says very good. Miss Carter says very good. Blackest Eyes is not a fan. Jamie saying it's okay. Austin saying masterpiece. Nathan saying it's okay. Val saying, let's see, very good. All right. Let's see. Green Gay saying very good. Justine's not a fan of it. Bob thinks it's dark territory. Russell saying a masterpiece. Skull Crusher saying very good. Bone saying very good. All right. Dre saying masterpiece. Bullet saying very good. All right. This is interesting. And look, my man, Strange Monkey is in the chat. What's up? Knight looks like he's in an 80s action movie franchise in the thumbnail. I will take that as a compliment because you know me, man. I love action movies. Thanks a lot, man. I hope you're doing good. Next Thursday, and I haven't even, well, I'm not going to say it on this live stream. No, I'm going to say it. Next Thursday night, we're going to be doing our monthly Deadly Venom stream. And we're going to have Strange Monkey, Monty G, Eric, Ben from Cadaver Club, Trivia Theater. We might have some more surprises too. You never know. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So next Thursday is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so we got a couple seconds left for The Conjuring 2. And it looks like it's going to be in the very good category. It's absolutely a compliment. I'm ready for the Deadly Venom stream. Right? I know, man. It's always fun to be hanging out with y'all. We have, God, man, we have such a good laughs. It's fun. Black as I saying I'm not a fan of supernatural horror too much. Some really stand out, though. True. There are a lot that stand out. Because there's so many that aren't good, you know. Jamie saying very good, has it with 7 votes. All right. Nathan saying we got to do another live like this night. This was awesome fun. Well, I'm glad you had fun with it. Seriously. I thought it'd be cool to do. And probably, and of course, I haven't made up my mind on that, but it looks like we're going to be continuing this next week, maybe for a little bit. I did have something else I wanted to do next week, but I want to finish this whole list, and it had about 60 or 70 movies all together in this list. So, all right. So next, I think we're gonna do 2 more. The next one, it is Hellraiser, Clive Barker's Hellraiser. So let's see what we get on this. We still don't have a unanimous. I am so surprised. I am so surprised. We got to get a unanimous, guys. We got to. I'm almost tempted to just keep going until we do. But we're at 3 hours. Let's see. Justine saying, this was very fun night. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Seriously, on Thursday mornings, this is what we do, what I do. And I'm glad you could join in on a live. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be here again next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you got the notifications on. Notifications on will let you know when we do what we do. And tonight, I know some of you guys came in late. I should probably, again, just passing on information better than I usually do. But tonight, and we are actually changing the time, but tonight we're going to be doing a watch party of Slither, and we're going to be doing that at 8:30. So it'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for tonight. We changed the time for it just because of schedules, but we're going to have Angela from Morbid Heart Designs on with us on the panel, and we may have another surprise. We'll see, but it's going to be fun. We always have a blast doing watch parties live, so definitely check us out tonight. And also, I'll mention this again. If you are not a channel member, please join us. That'd be a lot of fun. Hit the join button next to the subscribe button. And this Sunday, for channel members exclusively, we're going to start our mid to end of summer series watching Creepshow together. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to be watching Creepshow starting this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all you do is just join the channel membership at the Jason Bourne level or higher, and you'll be invited to watch us live. So that's going to be a lot of fun starting this Sunday. All right. So let's see what we get for Hellraiser here. Let's see. Looks like a lot of people have been voting. Jamie's saying it's a masterpiece. Green Gaze saying it's a masterpiece. Ben says masterpiece. Bone says masterpiece. Miss Carter, the darkest eyes. I love Loomis, you know that. Bob says it's a masterpiece. Justine, not a fan of Hellraiser. Val saying masterpiece. Bullet saying masterpiece. Nathan saying it's okay. Haroon saying masterpiece, absolutely loved it. Russell saying masterpiece. Skull Crusher saying it's good, very good, I should say. Austin saying it's okay. Wow, we haven't gotten a unanimous yet. Anthony saying Hellraiser is an utter masterpiece. Not only is the film wildly underrated, but the score is a masterpiece also. Favorite horror movie of all time. And there you have it. Okay. Ben, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. Pinhead is pretty iconic. Dolo saying, I literally just randomly bought Slither on DVD and watched it a few days ago. Great pick. Yeah, it's a great movie. Join us tonight. Join us tonight. Part of what's fun when we do watch parties is that, we also do commentary and just kind of have fun with the movie too. So if you know the movie, it could be a pretty fun thing because you'll be able to, comment on stuff and so forth. So yeah. Masterpiece wins with 9 votes. Okay. All right. So we're putting Hellraiser up in the masterpiece level. Okay, last one. And maybe it's fate. Who knows? But our last one that we're going to do for this morning is a little movie called Friday the 13th. All right, guys, let's see what we can get for this. Let's see what we can get. Jamie saying, I know Slither. Love that movie. It is a good one. It really, really is. I'm really excited to, see it and do it as a watch party. I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right. So Friday the 13th. Let's see what we can get. It looks as though we have 58 likes. Can we get to 60? Can we get to 60? Can we get to 60? That's the question. That's the question. Bob saying with the mother. Yes, the original Friday the 13th. Green Gaze saying it's okay. Austin saying masterpiece. Jen saying okay. Jamie saying masterpiece. Bob saying very good. Dolo saying masterpiece. Wow. Justine is coming through with masterpiece. All right. Let's see. Russell saying it's a masterpiece. All right. Skull Crusher saying it's a masterpiece. Nathan saying it's a masterpiece. Dre saying it's a masterpiece. Bullet, original Friday's a masterpiece. Grew up a few miles from the film location that some scared the hell out of me when it came out. Yeah. Blackest Eyes saying it's a masterpiece. Anthony saying masterpiece that started an iconic franchise. You are correct, sir. Val saying masterpiece. Jen, the only way we're getting to 60 is by the bots. Only 19 watching. Hey, you gotta dream. Sometimes you just, because I'm just figuring, because I know a lot of people probably came into the chat for a while and left, but you gotta dream, Jen.
Got a dream, baby.
I know. Hey, you got it all worked out, Carlito. Here's to you.
Oh, man. All right. Million saying, I'm willing 60 to unite. I wish it was that easy. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. Well, it looks as though we're gonna have Friday the 13th as a masterpiece. We got there. Wasn't unanimous, but we got there, and I personally agree with it being a masterpiece. Okay, guys, so that is our last one for today's stream. And we still got people jumping in. Turtle Doves in the chat saying, "Hey guys, on my way to work, keep living the dream." That is correct. And we're at 58 likes. Couldn't we just get one more? Is there anyone out there? I know there is. I know there is. Jamie doing an excellent job of all this tallying, and I know it's not easy to do. Masterpiece takes it by a landslide. Yeah, as it should. As it should. Just my opinion. All right, guys. Well, that was our last one for the tier for this week, anyways. It's a whole bunch of these movies here, and I knew we wouldn't get through them all, but we did get through a lot of them. And let's look at the list we've got. This is our masterpiece tier right here. Some great movies in there, like Silence of the Lambs and Misery and Alien and Halloween and Reanimator, which we just did as a watch party not that long ago. It was hilarious, and yeah, so very, very, very cool. All right. And there's our very good list. Not bad. And then the It's Okay. And then haven't seen. Some interesting ones in the haven't seen. We still got we got a ton of movies left. So yeah. So next week. So I'm saying it now, just so that you guys know, we will continue these next week, at least to some degree. You know, I don't know how many we'll get through, but we'll definitely do some more of these next week. And yeah, I enjoy these. I really do. Let's see. I just want to make sure I caught everyone before I leave here. Mega Giants was saying Friday the 13th is a masterpiece. You are correct. Dove saying, love you guys. Love you too. Jen saying, thanks, Night. That was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Justine saying, I will see you tonight. Awesome. That is very cool. Thank you so much. Guys, and we, quite a few of us that do these live streams, we definitely appreciate the support, especially when live streams go for a long time like this one. It's just cool to have people jumping in and supporting and hanging out for a while. It really helps the channel, helps us to get the exposure on YouTube that YouTube does not allow us to have easily. So, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. And that's one of the reasons why I've continued to do these streams on Thursdays, which up until I started doing them about 2 months ago or so, I never did them because, as a lot of you guys know, I have more than one job, and this is actually my day off. So, but it's fun to do this and hang out with folks and seeing that people do enjoy it, and it's great. It really is. So thank you so much, and yeah, we'll be on tonight. So Bob saying peace. Same to you, man. Same to you. Val, as usual, reminding folks, please be sure to wait till the end of the stream or come back after it's over. Leave a comment. It really helps out the channel, and it does. It really does. And it takes just a couple seconds to do. Haroon saying, which Friday the 13th, the original or the remake? It was the original. Yes, it was the original. Jen saying, I have movies to watch this week. Right? Yeah. And thank you guys so much. Miss Carr saying, now can we have scenarios, please? We will do some next week. At least that's my game plan. But I'm worn out, guys. It's been over 3 hours, so trust me. I would if I could. But, yeah. Bullet saying, great stream. Night. Always fun to see everyone's favorite horror flicks ranked. I like it too. I like it doing it too because it's fun to see what people vote on, Jen saying, I like these better than the scenarios. All right. Okay. Anthony saying, great stream, always good stuff. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the questions. Thank you for your super chats. Very generous of you. And yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. Jen saying, I need to remind people at 7:30 this evening, Craving is interviewing Jamie Lee Curtis's stunt double. Yes, that will be at 7:30 tonight. Part of the reason why I'm actually we're moving our live stream forward so we don't conflict with that too much. So definitely check out my man Craven Something Scary too. Jamie saying, I posted a new cover song for anyone who's interested in hearing me cover Gwen Stefani. Badly? No, you do a good job. Come on, Jamie. Jeez. Wow. You are a good singer. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Again, hope to see you guys later on tonight. If I don't see you tonight, hopefully be seeing you soon. And also, again, this Sunday, we're going to be doing something that's very different for the channel. Just going through our series of watch-along parties exclusively for channel members. So again, if you have not joined, please think about doing it. It would really, really help. And yes, the time of the watch party, I'm going to be changing that once I get off of here. It's going to be at 8:30. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. So I will catch you guys later. Take it easy. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace. Catch you guys later. Bye.